Yo, what is going on, Shuffle Squad? I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I'm Vulcan Turtle, and today I'm going to be running you guys through Koraidon EX. Yeah, I know it sounds weird in that it's not one of the best EXs out of Scarlet and Violet, but it hasn't really been touched on the channel, and I thought I'd give it a little bit of love. So sit back, relax, and let's jump into some Koraidon EX action. Alright, so Koraidon EX is kind of like the elephant in the room when it comes to Scarlet and Violet, right? Miraidon is good. That tandem unit ability is fantastic, and the fact that it can stack and build up a huge bench is great. In fact, there's a whole deck built on it. But Koraidon got the short end of the stick. Its Dino Cry allows you to accelerate 2 basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile to any of your basic fighting Pokemon in any way you like. But then it ends your turn. What happened? Why did that have to happen? I don't know, but that is the reality that we are in. So yeah, it's not great and it's not as fast as you want it to be. However, you can pull it off turn 1 with no backside to it. You're good. So Pokemon that we compare it with, obviously Drapion's really good, especially in the Mew matchup, but other Pokemon that we compare it with are Great Tusk. This is actually not a bad attacker. For 3 fighting energy, you're doing Gigantic Tusk for 250, does 50 damage to itself, which does kind of suck, but if you can put a belt on this guy, you're swinging for 280 damage, which knocks out just every V-Star and does a lot of damage to VMAXs, so not a bad card, plus you're definitely demolishing any Arceuses that come your way. Next up, we do have Zapdos V. I do like the 1 copy of Zapdos V in this list because if you're playing against something like Miraidon or anything that plays heavy Vs, you know that you can slap this thing down, put energy on it, and at least maybe take a knockout or 2. Diancie's really great here so that way you can start building up your bench and get in with a big attacker later on without having to worry about your Pokemon on the bench being bossed out. So we play 2 of those. And lastly, as one of the big cards that I want to talk about here is Arcanine V. It's Irresistible Force. As often as you like during your turn, you may move fighting energy cards from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. It does 90 plus, it requires 4 colorless, and then for each fighting energy on Arcanine V, you can do 30 more damage. So it can really build up fast and do a lot of damage, and with 230 HP, it's one of the bulkier Vs in the game. When it comes to actual support cards, we are playing Grant to increase our damage output. We're playing 2 copies of Penny because I feel like this is the kind of deck that you can maybe, you know, take some damage with and then scoop up all the Pokemon and kind of reset your opponent's turn. I am running 2 copies of Switching Cups and 4 copies of Gutsy Pickaxe. Pickaxe is just draw support in the end of the day, but if you do Switch Cup a fighting energy on top of your deck and then hit it with the axe, you can accelerate to one of your benched Pokemon, which is really, really nice. 4 copies of Research is pretty standard, and 2 Rock Chestplates. Fighting Pokemon that this card is attached to take 30 less damage, so not bad. That is pretty much the entire list. You guys can kind of see it on the right, but don't forget that it will be in the description below, so you guys can check it out and let me know in the comments what you would change or what you think about Koraidon. So let's jump into a few games. Okay, everybody, we are getting into our very first game with Koraidon here and see if we can shell out some sort of win. It's not going to be the easiest deck in the world to play, and I don't think it's ever going to be one of the best decks, but it is something fun to play around with and a really interesting way to kind of learn how to figure out what you should and shouldn't be doing in specific instances. Kind of like teaching yourself specific routing so that way you get the best result. Alright, we got a mulligan here. We have Miraidon. Okay. I don't think this dog is going to live very long. So we're going to take on the futuristic dog and we're going to see if we can pull out the win. It should be actually pretty easy with the Zapdos V. This should almost be guaranteed, but we'll see how it goes. We will take our mulligan. Thank you very much. We got ourselves a Penny and we get to go first, which is actually kind of cool. Alright, so how are we going to handle this situation? We don't really have much going on here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to conceal cards. That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. We'll go ahead and set down the Great Tusk. We don't want to bench too much because the Raikou could actually pop off. I think the one big downside here is that we don't really have much in terms of energy. Let's go ahead and Nest Ball, see what's in the deck. We do have our Bidoof, which is actually pretty nice. Do we have Bibarel? We do. Do we have any way to switch? We do. Ooh. So, but I can't get Diancie this turn. That's the one downside. And we do have our Zapdos, which is very, very nice. Okay, we're going to go get the Bidoof. I feel like getting the Bidoof is fine here. We'll go ahead and Ultra Ball away Arcanine and Drapion. That's not going to help us out at all. Let's get ourselves Diancie. Get Diancie in play, and we'll just go ahead and switch into Diancie, and we will pass our turn. Next turn, we'll be able to Ultra Ball for our Bibarel and be able to draw a bunch of cards from the deck, and hopefully we can hit something like a Nest Ball and a Fighting Energy to switch out our Diancie as well and get a knockout on the Raikou or whatever's in the active. Getting judged though, you know, honestly, I guess I'm okay with that. Oh, wow, you just gave us all the sauce, bro. All right, we got ourselves Bibarel. We got ourselves Koraidon EX and a couple of energies. What is going on here? That is the baby Miraidon. Okay. That took a turn I did not expect it to. But that is all right. That is all right. We'll go ahead and do this. More energies. Why not? Let's go ahead and attach or evolve into Bibarel. Koraidon seems pretty fine right now, too. Let's attach for the turn to Great Tusk. Toss these away. And we can get ourselves Arcanine V. Seems pretty good there. And then we could draw a fresh 5 off of Industrious Incisors. Oh yeah, things are looking good. Do we go for the pickaxe? We're going to go for the pickaxe. Ah, give us a penny. Not a big deal. Well, we are kind of safe with the Diancie in the active. I don't want to research all this good stuff away, so we are going to Dino Cry, get some acceleration going. I'll put one here. Actually, we'll just put both here. That seems fine. And yeah, we'll pass the turn. So all we have to do next turn is attach to Diancie, retreat, and swing into Raikou with our Great Tusk. If it does look like they're in a threatening position to knock out our Great Tusk, or they do quite a bit of damage to it, we could actually move all the energy to Arcanine and then Penny the Great Tusk up, so that way they don't get a knockout, which is going to be really, really good. Yeah, they just scooped. They knew what was up. All right, everybody, here we go into our second game with Koraidon EX, and hopefully we can clutch out a win with a full game instead of Miraidon running away with its tail between its legs. We do not get to go first, unfortunately. We lost the coin flip, and anybody's going to definitely want to go first, so we're going to go second here, which really weakens the whole Dino Cry situation, because if you start building up a Pokemon with Dino Cry, your opponent could totally just like boss out the Pokemon and take a huge KO, so that is a huge sad problem for us. Yeah, we'll start with the Koraidon. That is fine. The other really messed up thing too, well, not messed up thing, I think the better thing too about maybe going second with Dino Cry is it does afford you more opportunity to get those 2 basic energy into the discard because you're able to use a supporter. But got another Miraidon. Okay, well, maybe we can actually play this one, because the last one wasn't like really a Miraidon deck. It was more like a Raikou with baby Miraidon, so we'll see if this actually makes a difference. We know that Zapdos is going to be clutch here for sure because of all those Regieleki Vs. Okay, so there's 1 V currently in play, so that's 1 less energy we need for Zapdos. I'm going to assume that the rest of these are probably going to be Regieleki Vs and then maybe another Raikou. So there's another one. And I think if they put 1 more down, we attack for 1 fighting. I think it's 4. Could be 3. I think we're already there. I'm not remembering off the top of my head very clearly, but I think we're already there. What does suck, though, is we have this research in hand with Serena and Boss. We're going to lose those. We have Arcanine, which is nice. Okay, and that Miraidon's all built up, so we are literally here to just Dino Cry. Let's go ahead and do this. If we're going to dump everything, we might as well just... Really? We couldn't, like, Switching Cup beforehand. But you know what? This is actually fine, because it allows us to save our boss's orders here. And we got 2 fighting energy going into the discard, which is very nice. Okay, I think the main question now is... Do we have the Zapdos? We do have the Zapdos. Okay, so we have the Zapdos. That's actually very nice. And we're already in knockout range, which is great. However, I don't want to risk... No! I misclicked the done. Oh, boy. You know what? That's fine, though. That's actually okay. Let's go ahead and do this. let's do this. We should actually grab that Zapdos in all honesty. Because yes, I know it's like, well, they could boss it out. But if we build up this Koraidon, it's also a threat. So they're going to have to choose between one threat or the other. And if they do choose to boss this out, we can just promote the Zapdos attach and get knockout. So things are still okay in this position. So long as they do knock out this active Koraidon EX. We kind of need them to. We kind of need them to. We know that they can't knock out with the Raikou just yet. They need the VMAXs in play for them to get knockouts because they only do 220. We got 230, so bright side there. And then the Raikou V also wouldn't have the damage output unless they get the VMAXs in play. So hopefully that kind of works out for us. Dumping a Crematic and a Professor's Research, okay, to get the VMAX. Okay, so yeah, we are definitely getting knocked out for sure. Either it's going to be the active or it's going to be the bench. I'm going to assume it's going to be the bench since it's the one that's completely built up. Tandem unit, what are you grabbing with that, my friend? Another Raikou, very well. So we are definitely attacking for a singular energy. And this is also the really cool thing too. This is why I really like having the, there's the boss's orders. So what is being picked here? Going for the Koraidon. This is why I really like the, what was I actually going to go into? I can't even remember what I was going to say. Okay, so they get 2 cards, but you know what? We still have a knockout here thanks to Zapdos. So let's go ahead and do this. And we can get a huge knockout on this Miraidon EX. Bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye. And they only have 2 cards in hand, which is great for us because they could draw into literally nothing. We still have access to our boss's orders, which is great. Honestly, I think this deck might need to play 2 Zapdoses. 2 Zapdoses might be a little bit more clutch. They could rely on like fleet footing for 1 to see if they can get anywhere, but they might not even have any electric generators, he says, as he plays one. However, I still don't think they actually have any sort of knockout on board unless they do that and then attach 1 and they have the free retreat. Okay. So then what we need to do is we need to top deck Klara. That is what needs to happen next turn. But we just lose now, unfortunately, because we have to promote something that can't be built up. So, and plus they had research. Good lord. Yeah, they just kind of turboed here. Yeah, if we get like literally top deck the Klara and then switch somehow, we can get a knockout on this Miraidon EX. But unfortunately, that's not looking like the case. And this is where Dino Cry really, really sucks. The fact that it ends your turn is awful. All right, we got to switch. Can we get a Klara? No, we cannot get a Klara. We cannot in any way, shape, or form get a Klara. Nor do I think bossing is going to actually do anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump this and Grant to grab a Diancie. We are going to retreat into Diancie or switch into Diancie. We can attach for the turn on Arcanine and then Dino Cry and see if that does anything. If we pull out the W here, it's going to be absolutely insane, but I don't think we have the resources nor the ability to pull that kind of W. Okay, yeah, I mean, the Miraidons they have the rope too. So that means they definitely have the boss, right? If they're roping here, they have the boss. Choosing new active Pokemon. I mean, if they just come in and swing on the Greninja, that's okay, I guess. But yeah, they have the boss. So that is like the one big downside. I think like the biggest downside to Dino Cry. It's the fact that it ends your turn. It's not as flexible as Tandem Unit. Plainly, in the mid game, it just sucks. Okay, so let's get into a game 3 here and see if we can actually pull off any sweet shenanigans with the Koraidon list. We definitely want to go first. Going second is absolutely awful for Dino Cry, period. Going second with this deck is like the worst thing that could ever happen to this deck besides playing it itself. And it looks like we're going to go second. You complain and these things happen, baby. That's what happened here. So they're gonna go first. Yeah, because like what you end up doing is like, yeah, sure, you get the supporter for the turn, and that gives you maybe a chance to like, we don't even get a supporter for the turn, great, but that maybe gives you the chance to like, you know, build up more Pokemon, but your opponent could just literally like boss knock out the things that you're trying to build up. And since most of the things are extraordinarily expensive, doing a 1-1 line of like Dino Cries, like one here, one on another Pokemon, is not going to be enough. Are we up against Wug Trio? Oh wow, we just lose here, everybody. We just lose to the Wug Trio. More energy. Okay. Pickaxe gets us Greninja, actually, if it's in the deck. Thank goodness it is. Okay, so we're going to be able to draw some cards here. Conceal cards, draw 2, give us a research. Let's go, baby. We got the research. Okay, let's just attach here. Rocky Chestplate can go here, and we will research. Okay, no switch card yet. Let's pickaxe, see if we can get there. Nah. But we can use this to go get ourselves a Bidoof. Do we have Bibarel in deck? We do have Bibarel in deck, so we're going to be fine there. Let's just go on ahead and Dino Cry. We've got 2 in discard for sure, so we're happy about that. And that is going to be our turn. Next turn we can judge. Hopefully we can hit a switch and get Arcanine into the active with another energy attached to it. And hopefully they don't like Wug Trio mill away our only switching options. That would absolutely be dreadful. Okay, Squavit is looking pretty nice, but they need to get this Wug Trio into the active. So hopefully that research got them something like the switch plus the double turbo energy, so that way they can Undersea Tunnel, get all those cards in our deck into the discard as fast as possible. But it looks like just another basic energy. Okay, we'll take it. And a Path to the Peak. Okay. Honestly, that sucks a little bit, right? Because now we can't Greninja. And they do have the switch. Okay. Coming in with the Manaphy. Very well, very well. But we do have an escape rope. So very nice top deck, honestly. We have the attach for the turn with the fighting energy here. So we're just going to be able to just start swinging. And all should be good in the world. Theoretically. All should be good in the world. So who are they going to choose to be their new active Pokemon? Obviously, it's not going to be the Wug Trio, nor is it going to be the Wiglet. So I think it's coming down to the Bidoof or the Squavit. We will see what they choose. Taking them a second to do so. They are going to give us the Wiglet. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. Out comes Arcanine, chilling like a boss. And I'm not going to judge them. I think I'm just going to Serena here. Draw a few cards. Alright, Rock Bullet. Gonna do 210 damage. And we get our first prize card in the matchup. Will the Wug Trio be able to mill 9? That is the ultimate question when you're playing against Wug Trio. Is it gonna get to 9? Was that a Zorua? Are they playing Zoroark in here? Yo, that's kind of dope, actually. Okay, Bibarel draw 5. They just need one more energy to get the Undersea Tunnel online. Kind of got me nervous. If they can get to 9 and continuously do so, that's going to suck for us. Okay, another Wiglet in play. Do they have the energy, though? Because if not, that's going to hurt. Okay, they have the double turbo. Okay, so they do. Okay, cross your fingers. Are they going to get to 9 or is it going to be nothing? Is it going to be 9 or nothing? Let it be nothing. 3 is fine. 6 sucks. 9 is awful. All right, come on. 1, 2, 6 cards, dude. Oh my god. Okay. That is not good for us. Not good for us at all. Yeah, I think honestly we just Rock Bullet. We literally just don't do anything else. I don't think there's much need to. Like, we could have built up the Koraidon EX if they do like buy boss it out for any reason. Oh, man. We are looking low on the deck here. 21 cards currently remaining. Okay, got rid of a switch. They got the Cherrim here. They can use the Squavit Bibarel combo. Put these at the bottom of the deck, then draw 4. Try to hit an energy plus a double turbo, so that way they can accelerate the energy with Cherrim and then just attach to the double turbo. Klara. Okay, you know what? That also works. Because you know you're going to get 2 energies that way. Plus, you can get your Wiglet back. So you can put a Wiglet back onto the bench. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Don't tell me the third card in their hand is an energy. Okay, it's not. I'm going to draw 4. Did they get an energy? Did they whiff? No, they got there. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Just no heads. 0 heads, all tails. All tails, that's what we need. That is what we need. And they got the other Wiglet all built up. Okay, come on. 0 heads. No. Oh my god, another 6, dude. You're making this so much harder. Alright, yeah, I think we will just attach energy there. We will Rock Bullet. Dude, 6 back-to-back cards milled. Oh, that's so bad for us. That is so bad for us. Okay. Another Klara, so we know that they're getting a Wiglet and a Wugtrio plus 2 energy, so they definitely get another Wugtrio into the active with an energy attach, and they can build up the bench Wiglet. Oh, this is like so perfect for them. This is so perfect for them. Come on, just give us one turn of just no mill. If they hit 9 here, I'm gonna lose it. There's no way, right? Do not do this to me, Wugtrio. Do not do this to me. Okay, so there's the Nest Dash combo with Bibarel, where you can take the energy or the cards in your hand, shuffle them up and put them at the bottom of your deck, and then draw 1 card and then shuffle with Bibarel. It's a nice way to keep your hand fresh, and you get rid of cards that you don't need and just kind of keep them on the bottom of the deck so you don't have to draw into them anymore. Okay, I don't think they have any more Wiglets. So they must not have grabbed a Wiglet off that Klara. Did they mess up? Oh, please tell me. Please tell me. Okay, there's the undersea tunnel. Please. No. Ooh. No, dude. 6. They have milled 18 cards from me already. 18 cards. Why are you the way that you are? All right, Rock Bullet, get rid of it. Let it go away. There's no Wiglet on the bench, so we're happy about that. And we got a Klara. Not that it matters. Wow, dude, they've milled so much. They milled both of our pennies. We are now penniless. I don't think they have a win here now, right? I mean, they actually genuinely 100% could have a win. Oh, man, we go down to Wugtrio. Sad hours. No, there's no way. There's no way. Am I out of bosses? I am out of bosses, so there is a way. And plus, they got 2 Wiglets down. So I get a knockout here, right? And then they evolve. And when they do that, if they hit 6, we lose. Oh, that's so terrifying to think about. Do I not have judges? Nope, my judge is gone. Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna rock bullet and pray. We're gonna rock bullet and pray. If they have it, if they can get 2 heads, they've been getting consistent 6s. If they can get there this time, I'm gonna be mind blown. Okay, there's an energy. I'm sure they have a double turbo. Okay, Squavit. Then they're gonna draw. We need them to not hit 6. We need them to not hit 6. Just 1 heads would be fine. 3 tails is preferred. 2 heads is a loss, and 3 heads is humiliation. Come on. Don't you do it to me. Oh, this is... Oh. Ah! Let's go. Oh, that actually had me scared. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It wasn't a very, like, oh, this is a meta-defining list. This is more of just like a let's have some fun kind of list. And to be honest with you, it's not fun. If you can steer clear from Koraidon, or if you could be the player to make it work, please let us know in the comments. How are you building and playing with Koraidon, and what do you think its main purpose in the future is going to be? Other than that, check out our sponsors in the description. They are absolutely amazing, and you guys should give them some love. You guys obviously are going to be able to get some money off of anything that you order for them, and you support the squad. So if you guys order from them, thank you very much. And as always, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, I will see you next Thursday.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com, and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at ptcgostore.com.
Are you trying to be the best like no one ever was? Now is your time. Head on over to metafy.gg and search out all our amazing Pokemon TCG coaches, where you can book all sorts of training plans ranging from deck help to full season sessions with your favorite coach. What a great way to up your game. Check out metafy.gg in the description below and take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself against trainers from around the world to compete for the biggest online prizing yet.
Are you ready for an unbelievable tournament unlike anything else you've ever seen before? The Shuffle Squad is proud to announce our newest tournament series, the Late Night Events, with an amazing grand prize that's bound to have you excited.
Players can compete via play.limitless.tcg.com's online tournament platform every Tuesday to get a chance to earn weekly prizes. And every week, your placement in the tournament is tallied by points based on your best finishes to earn your rank for the Late Night Invitational event.
The series will be conducted starting February 7th of 2023 and carry all the way through to the Invitational on July 9th of 2023, where the top players will be rewarded the grand prizing.
And the grand prize is a signed jersey and photo op with the entire Shuffle Squad, as well as a fully paid trip to the Pokemon World Championships in Yokohama, Japan. This includes hotel and airfare, whether you're a player or a spectator.
Don't forget to check out all the live coverage on our YouTube and Twitch channel of the top cuts of these events for every week. And subscribe so you can get notified where to watch the Late Night Events Invitational, brought to you by the Shuffle Squad. Now get out there and start winning. We'll see you in Japan.